Time for football now from Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Today, rivals collide in the AFC West. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. 10th season now for the two-time MVP of the league, three-time Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes, Greg, back after suffering the knee injury in Week 15 of the 2025 season.
You know, we can dive into the pieces and how do they get better and, you know, what is the future of Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. But, Mike, right now, for today at least, the story is a healthy Patrick Mahomes is just good for the NFL. It's good to see him back out there running around, leading this Chiefs offense. It just feels right when 15's behind center. And, man, he's had a long road to recovery, and the entire league's just happy to see him back.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
A gain of 7 yards, and it's third down.
They'll send Worthy in motion. They'll try and run it with Walker. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up fourth down.
On now is Ariza to punt it away. And no chance to down this one. He carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Broncos, led out by Bo Nix. Greg, season 3 for the Oregon quarterback. Led the Broncos to the AFC West title last year and snapped that 9-year Kansas City run atop the AFC West.
You know, one of the more interesting endings to a year ago, right, Mike? I mean, you think the fact that Bo Nix leads the Broncos deep into the playoffs, gets injured in the divisional round game, can't start the AFC Championship game. A lot of what-ifs, a lot of questions. What if Bo Nix was healthy? Well, he's healthy now. He's back a season later, and this Broncos team, I think they're ready to compete for the AFC title.
Quick completion to start things out, and their first drive begins with a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another first and 10 here. They'll give it to Dobbins. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. They'll go play action with Nix. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. They're going to have it in good field position as he's taken down beyond the 40-yard line. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
He'll let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he's in.
Touchdown,
Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Kansas City.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's got it at the 1. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formation, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10.
At the 30-yard
A
line.
run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. Ball sitting at the 7, 1st and goal. Throwing, Nix, flushed to his right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced out left. Good blocking, and he's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver.
You can't forget about Bo Nix and how good of an athlete he is, Mike. I think we see him in this offense, operating this Sean Payton system, and you take for granted that this guy is a really good scrambler and a really good runner, and this time there's nowhere to go with the ball. Nice job by the back end, locking up the receivers, but when you have a quarterback that could go off script and make plays that aren't there, man, it takes an offense to another level.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Kenneth Walker, their Super Bowl 60 MVP from his time in Seattle, coming out for the Chiefs' next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Kenneth Walker to the 20. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, KC. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Second down. Knicks. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
A run with Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball carrier. Felix
On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now he'll run. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, KC.
It's a gain of 20. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down by
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A fake to Walker, and now Mahomes. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down.
1 yard to go.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher.
Still 3rd down.
So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Here's Mahomes. Got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
8-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's not going to find a lot of room here. Get a couple of yards before being hauled down.
The 6-yard line.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Here's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey.
Complete to Travis Kelce.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Third and goal. Patrick to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts. 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. 2nd down, they need 2 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Nix to throw. And he's close to the 1st down, but still a couple of yards short. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short. And this is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. He'll take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. He'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on first down. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The defense stringing him out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Nix from the gun on third down. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, it's Harvey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That is hauled in at the 5. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. Broncos will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll send Worthy in motion. On 3rd down, they go with Walker. He's going to have enough for the first down. He'll take this to the 30.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll step up and run this. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. They put Kelsey in motion. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. Another shot from the one on second and goal. One more time with Walker. And he's into the end zone yet again.
Kansas City.
Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
The score, Chiefs 24, Broncos 17. Harrison Butker.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Nix. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Nix. Catch made there by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have a first down, but there's a flag down. And that might negate that 4th down conversion. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Nick's gonna throw for it. And that's gonna be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. First down throw, Mahomes. Now he'll tuck it and take off. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And now we get a timeout by the defense. The clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. On comes the Chiefs punter. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. To return, it's Mims. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. As the Broncos head back out on offense, you're going to look at one of the best Chiefs defensive coordinators, Steve Spagnuolo. Spags, once a head coach with the Rams back in their St. Louis days, and briefly was an interim head coach with the Giants. He's been the architect of this defense since taking over in 2019 and the winner of 3 Super Bowl titles. A first down throw for Nix. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeout. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Here's first down. Here's Nix to throw. That's to Waddle again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And the Broncos first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw, exiting the pocket right. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in backwards. 2nd and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Moving left, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Walker. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Singleton off the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So overtime is coming up, and why don't we give you a quick refresher of the rules in an exhibition game like this. Each team still guaranteed a possession, that we know, although any defensive score ends the ball game. Each team gets 2 timeouts, but a slight change from a regular season game. We're not handing out any ties here. These 2 teams are going to play on until we get a winner.
Will Lutz to kick
4
off
quarters
for the Broncos.
could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Kenneth Walker, that Super Bowl 60 MVP from his time in Seattle, coming out for the Chiefs' next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. On first down, it's Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Walker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. You put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Walker. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
At the 3-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
And less than a yard.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
Score, Chiefs 31, Broncos 24.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Now it's Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Touchdown or bust at this point in OT. And that helps the cause. They get a first down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Touchdown or bust at this point in OT. And that helps the cause. They get a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Rolling right. He bought as much time as he could, but he finally gets taken down. George Karlaftis able to stay with the quarterback. He runs him down for a loss of 9. Second and long coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. And they have done it! Matching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll have a chance to win with a 2-point conversion. You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and the win.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll go play action with Nix.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory.